Imagine waking up to that in the morning. That is incredible. I couldn't live here, but this makes a pretty good argument for a reason why I would. Mushy. Very soft, squishy under the feet. I think it's volcanic rock. Imagine having a view like this to wake up to every single day. And I think as an Icelander, that would be perfect. Ooh, crikey. And then have the view of the sea out there, and it's all rock. And I think there's a patch of snow out there somewhere. It has been snowing quite a lot in the mountains, but we haven't been snowed on yet. We have been hailed on. We stopped off to get a drink at a cafe, and we got hailed on. You look up that road, and you've got one large mountain, and that there is the volcano of Iceland. Hopefully the clouds clear so that we can see a bit better the volcano. You see you got a few snow patches up there and whatnot, but we're off to explore the town. So there's a bridge where you've got, hopefully, fresh flowing water that's coming from the mountains up there somewhere, and then across the bridge, down and out into the sea. I must say, the landscape here reminds me a bit of the TV show Vera, just how bleak it is. Occasionally you get a few green trees, but the trees that are green, there are very few of them. I didn't buy winter boots just for this. Well, these aren't winter boots anyway, these are just normal shoes. So hopefully I'll do okay if it does tend to snow. This is the name of the street that we are staying on. Moa Jada. I have no idea. Sounds like something from Star Wars, to be honest. And this is the town centre. A servo, you've got the Icey over there, communal bath. A lot of the places around here are heated with geothermal energy, so they don't have such high expensive energy bills. And Iceland is actually known as one of the biggest energy providers in terms of geothermal energy, as well as the aluminium industry. So I'm guessing it's because so much smelting is very cheap and affordable to do. Well, there's 3 restaurants, I think, so plenty of choice. Not much choice in the price, but what do you expect? It's Iceland. There's got to be one hell of a scenic children's play set over there. All right, there's an information board up here. Let's see what that has to say. Thankfully, I'm kept pretty warm. I've got a merino wool undershirt. I've got a normal shirt on. I've got a small jacket, and I've got a windproof jacket. But I think the most important layer is definitely the windproof layer, because the wind right now brings the temperature down from 5 degrees to probably about freezing point. Bardura Snuffels, a mythic figure of a man and a giant, mortal who never died, the personification of the landscape and the nature of the Snaffels Peninsula and the whole Snaffels Glacier as a whole. Oh God. More personification. I thought I wouldn't hear that word again out of school. Great. Anyway, something about yada yada, whatever. Anyway, this is some sort of cave, or some sort of, I probably should have read the things better, to be honest, but oh well. Oh, for the shot, surely. Look at that. And to think this time last year, I was head in the books, studying really hard, knowing that I was going to be here next year. That is immense. Here you can smell the fresh sea breeze. Very nice that they have all these boardwalks here leading out to the coast. Have a look at that. That is atrociously good. Now I know Iceland definitely isn't for me, but if you just wanted a bit of peace, a bit of quiet, a bit of solace, you could sit here for hours. crazy is this of a backdrop? I don't know if you can hear me because I'm not wearing the mic, but hopefully the camera picks it up well enough. How crazy is that of a backdrop right there? I find that quite often in Iceland, you'll see yourself thinking, where did that mountain go? It's because the weather here changes so quickly that the mountain that you just saw before has now almost entirely disappeared behind cloud. So it's very short breaks of clouds and sun before it goes back to being so gloomy. So the mountain, we're trying to find the mountain for the video, but I don't know if you can see it. That there was the volcano, and it's gone already in the space of maybe 20 minutes. And back on the horizon, it's looking pretty bleak with loads more clouds, so I think we might get rained on again. There we go, mountains back out again. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the places you'd see a travel influencer do something like this. I gotta say, the little stroll back to the camera has to be the most embarrassing thing if you're caught doing it. Live in the moment instead of trying to film everything you do for YouTube. I mean, this is just for my enjoyment. Look back on when I'm older, remember the views and all that stuff. I don't need action shots of me walking from and to a camera. So we've just been driving for about an hour, seen a beautiful waterfall over there as well. We're in a harbour port, and on the side of a massive mountain we have a nice little town hidden away. Look at that. I decided I'm just gonna drive to a different one, because why not, mate? Why not? Look at this. Beautiful waterfall. See how close we get to it before I get in danger. And I want to feel the snow for the first time in ages. Wow! Whoa, okay. Snow. Very slippery. Oh. Well, I'm on snow for the first time in a long... Oh, it's in my shoes, damn. Okay, we're out of the snow. Bad choice. But we're now next to the waterfall. The freshest water, hopefully. Look at this. I mean, this thing is waterproof, I think. We're gonna go in it? Yeah, we may as well. Jump! Damn. I think I need to be on the other side of the... Yeah, okay. Be right back. Just look at the sheer torrent. Water. And we're gonna make the jump, I think. Or we're gonna fall in. Oh. Alright, lovely. Oh. See how close we can get to it. I think that's about as far as I'm game to go without slipping and falling. We've spotted another waterfall, and the next shot you'll see should be me on top of it. I've got to say, we're such a small country of about 300,000 I think in population. We've got amazing infrastructure to have 5G here in the middle of nowhere with download speeds of 210 megabits per second and about 40 megabits upload speed. That's pretty ridiculous. It's about as close as we're going to get. There's a massive sign saying don't climb it, it's dangerous. So I don't think we're going to be able to go up there, but hey, this is pretty close enough. So anyway, here I am at the edge of the waterfall. It's very ferocious and a very long way down as well. Be careful not to get too close to the edge. Very nice view up here. So it must come from the glaciers over there, down there, here, and then over the edge. Here are some more shots of the waterfall. Just meters away from the edge. This is a volcano. Shouldn't have run up the side of it, but it's alright. Just to show you how it was. Significant way down. So that's a volcano. This is all volcanic rock of some sort. Don't care what it is. I don't know what I was expecting, but I'm a little bit disappointed, so I'm gonna edit that to make it look like Mount Doom. I'm a little bit disappointed, so here's the real video of what the volcano looked like.